Hello, welcome to Celeb Stories. It has been precisely 12 years since the sweet life of Zack and Cody's ensemble took their final bow. Time has passed, even though it may be hard to believe. As you correctly guessed, the show's last airing occurred on September 1, 2008. It's incredible to consider how much time has already passed. The Sweet Life on Deck began broadcasting a few weeks after the first series. Both programs have risen to fame since then, becoming some of the most well-known in the network's history. Hence, viewers were devastated when they both concluded. Zack and Cody Martin are 12 years old. Their lives change when their single mom gets a job as the headlining singer at Boston's fanciest hotel and, as part of her contract, an upper-floor suite where they all now live. Maddie Fitzpatrick is a teen who works in the hotel gift shop and sometimes watches the twins. London Tipton is the spoiled daughter of the hotel owner. Carrie Martin is the mother of the twins, and Mr. Mosby is the hotel manager. Even though their mom is trying to keep them in line, the twins are thrilled with their new home, especially since it has room service, a pool, a game room, and a candy counter. Then Maddie, who works part-time in the hotel gift shop, steps in as a babysitter and stops the twins' tricks. To Mr. Mosby's dismay, they try to make the hotel their playground. Along the way, they make friends and enemies with the hotel's staff, guests, and residents, including the owner's spoiled daughter, London. When did the sweet life of Zack and Cody begin? When did it end, and how? On March 18, 2005, the show's first episode was aired for the very first time. The final episode aired on September 1, 2008, after the show had been on the air for 3 seasons and 87 episodes. In the previous episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, London's father, the hotel proprietor, was scheduled to make an appearance at the Tipton. As the entire cast waited to hear from Mr. Tipton about whether or not they would be promoted or let go, they reflected on the best parts of their performances from the previous 3 seasons. At the show's end, it was disclosed that Mr. Tipton had shown up to fire the elderly maid Muriel, although she had already retired 2 years earlier. Compared to the pilot episode of The Sweet Life on Deck, this series finale did a fantastic job of setting the mood. What happened to the show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody? When it comes to the Disney Channel, a television show will typically only run for 4 seasons. In the past, Disney Channel aired only 65 episodes every year. For the benefit of those unaware, the network formerly adhered to the policy that a show would be canceled once it reached the benchmark of 65 episodes, regardless of how successful the show was. This had an impact on everyone, including Stevens and Lizzie McGuire. The way that shows were scheduled back then led to the creation of the rule that stipulates a minimum of 65 episodes. If a show has 65 episodes, a new one would be broadcast each week. After airing the first episode, the 65th one would be available for viewing 13 weeks later. Based on this concept for programming, there might be 4 series, each consisting of 65 episodes that run from January to December. In 2004, the regulation that stipulated a minimum of 65 episodes was modified after the success of the show That's So Raven. This is the reason why the show's Sweet Life was able to spawn a spin-off. In a final episode of The Sweet Life on Deck, Bailey was leaving for Yale University without Cody, who could not gain admission there. Although they did not attend the same school, the famous pair professed their love for one another and promised to continue to visit one another. Fans have always hoped that the fictional couples will remain together, although none of the cast members has confirmed this theory. Regarding Zack, Maya ultimately decides to break up with him before the episode's conclusion, since she has decided to leave and join the Peace Corps. In a heartfelt last scene, London and Mr. Mosby are about to bid their goodbyes when the hotel manager surprises Miss Tutwiler with a proposal. Following her sad confession that she will miss Mr. Mosby, London announces that she is heading to Paris. Zack and Cody got off the ship, excited about the new experiences ahead of them. In an interview with Vulture, Dylan discussed the reasons behind the series cancellation. However, even though the twins had a very excellent notion for where the program needed to go, the producers decided not to use it. "We were 18, the actor stated. If that isn't old enough to know exactly what the show needs, then, well, I would have to disagree. I would respectfully disagree. I do not believe Disney was ever eager to collaborate with us in any capacity. Consequently, we concluded the show." So that's all for today's video. If you like this video, click the like and the bell buttons and make sure to follow Celeb Stories. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care until then.